Hey everyone, it's Rachel here, also known as ReiRei, and today I'm going to be decorating my house for Valentine's Day. This is such a fun holiday to decorate for, and this is my first holiday actually being married. So I'm very excited to decorate for Valentine's Day this year, and we really need to clean the house first. So I'm going to do a really good clean of the house, and I also need to prepare our guest bedroom because we have family staying with us overnight tonight. So I've got a lot of work ahead of me. So go ahead and grab your cleaning supplies and Valentine's Day decorations, and let's do it together. So for this craft that I made right here, it really turned out a lot better than I thought it would. This is all Dollar Tree products. There isn't anything in this that doesn't come from the Dollar Tree. So this was a huge find for me. So first we have this container that you can get from the Dollar Tree. You can either get it in French or in English, either way. And so I got that, and then a foam block from the Dollar Tree. And then I got these bouquets that came with the roses and the sparkly hearts with the baby's breath. So it was quite a good mix, and I used, I think, 4 or 5 bouquets for this. And so I just cut all the stems off of the bunch, and then I stuck them into the foam, and then I plopped it right down into my little flower container. And what's great about this is I did not hot glue it down into the base because I want to be able to change this out for the season. So I'll just pull the Valentine's Day decor out and then pop in St. Patrick's Day or Easter decor, whatever I want, so I don't have to buy another flower container. And I will say I was a little concerned about not hot melt gluing this in, afraid that it would fall out or tip out, and it doesn't. It doesn't at all. This is not going to come out. I haven't had any problems with it. So I'm super happy with this DIY. So this cost me $1 for this, $1 for the foam, and then about $5 for the flowers. So a $7 project, but I can use the flower container over and over. So that is a win in my book. And I've gotten a lot of compliments for this. So I'm very pleased with how it turned out. so I wanted to give you a quick look at my doily wreath that I made this year from Dollar Tree. So this is $4 in total that I spent on this wreath. So we've got our wreath form that you can get at the Dollar Tree. So you'll get this in the floral section where the flowers and the vases and the foam is all together. So this is just a circular wreath. And then I got the 8-inch heart doilies. You can get them in any color. I think they have red, pink, and white. I chose to go with the white. Now make sure you get the 8-inch. I tried getting the 6-inch first, and they're definitely not big enough to go around this wreath. So what you do is you pinch the heart doily together, you staple it, so do that with all of your doilies, and then you're going to wrap that pinched side around the wreath form and hot melt glue it to the back of the same doily. So you're going to do 3 doilies per section all the way around your wreath. So I started with the outer ring first. I did that all the way around, and then I went to the inner ring and set it on the top and did the exact same thing. So 3 doilies in each section. So after you get all of your doilies hot melt glued onto the wreath form, then you can leave this off if you don't want to add a pop of color, but I wanted to add a pop of hot pink to this wreath, so I added, this is just 1 bouquet of roses from the Dollar Tree, and I just glued those on, kind of staggered them back and forth. And then also, you don't have to do this, but I did add a piece of ribbon, so it makes it a little easier to hang this wreath. So I think for $4, this is a pretty good buy. The craft wasn't as easy as I thought it would be. Wrapping the doilies around this form wasn't super easy, but it's totally doable. Just make sure that you have plenty of time, and you might get your fingers burned a little bit, but I think it's worth it. So it's a really big wreath for the price, for sure. I couldn't go to Hobby Lobby or Michael's or anywhere else to get a wreath this big for $4. So I think it's definitely a good find. So I hope that you give this a shot. Let me know in the comments below if you try it. And there you have it, a $4 wreath from the Dollar Tree. Okay, so I have one more wreath project to show you today. So this is a rose wreath that I made from 100% Dollar Tree products. So on the back you can see I have the heart wreath form from the Dollar Tree. I believe this is only available during Valentine's Day, so go ahead and grab that if you're ever wanting to do a heart wreath project. And you cannot beat $1 for a wreath form. And then all of the flowers are from the Dollar Tree as well. So these, I think it was about 8 to 8.5 bouquets of flowers for this. And what I did is, at first I started hot gluing around the rose itself and then trying to stick it onto the wreath form, but sometimes where I put the hot glue wasn't where it was actually touching the wire wreath. So what I ended up doing is hot gluing a section of the wreath form and then sticking the rose right onto that, and that went a lot better. So I would definitely recommend doing it that way. So make sure that when you do it that you have your rose go down to a tip right here and right here. That way it looks very much like a heart. And if you need to, once you're done putting all of your roses on and you have a couple petals hanging out and interfering with the shape of the heart, go ahead and dab a piece of hot glue in there and then stick the flower petal in where it doesn't compromise the shape of your heart. So this one cost me in total about $9 to make. And then I also added a piece of ribbon to the back for a loop. That way it's very easy to hang. So I put this right above my beverage station and it just looks fabulous. This one I would highly recommend even over the doily wreath, because this one was so quick and easy to do. I think this only took me about 15 minutes in total, which is a big deal. Like, that's huge. So you just literally pull the heads of the roses off, stick it on, and you're done. So this is a really fun project to do. And I would definitely recommend giving it a try. If you give this one a try, definitely put it down in the comments below and let me know how it went for you. So I have another Valentine's Day project for you guys today. So this is a mug from the Dollar Tree and a paint pen from Hobby Lobby. So I bought an oil-based medium tip Sharpie from Hobby Lobby. I used a 40% coupon for that, and it was only about $1.50, $2, so not very expensive. I did 4 mugs with the Valentine's Day design. So what I did, you can buy a sticker. Make sure that it's a foam sticker or something that you can pull back up. If it's a paper sticker, you're not going to be able to get it off of your mug, so don't stick a paper sticker on there. I didn't want to buy a whole package of stickers for one sticker for 4 mugs. So what I did is I just printed out the heart shape that I liked from Google, and then I printed it out on cardstock, cut it out, put some tape on the back, stuck it on my mug, and then dotted around it. So what you do is you grab your paint pen, shake it up, make sure that it's dotting well before you start on your mug. And then once you get that started, so go ahead and dot very close together around your outline to make sure that you can see it well, and that people can tell what design is on your mug. And then you'll just start spacing the dots out. I went about halfway around my mug with the pink dots, and then just to give it a little finishing touch, I went ahead and painted right here as well. So this is very simple to do. If you make a mistake or your marker slips or something, you can wipe it off immediately. Don't wait for it to dry, just wipe it off. And if it for some reason isn't coming up super well, go ahead and grab a toothpick and just scratch it off. This is really mistake proof until you bake it in the oven. So after you're finished, you're happy with your product, go ahead and stick it in the oven at 250 for 2 hours. Now, if you do it at a high temperature, it's gonna change the color of your paint. So if you do it at, say, 450, this paint is gonna get really dark and it may even start turning brownish. So I would recommend a low temperature for longer. And then here's a secret that I did. On the back, I did St. Patrick's Day. So these are just for my beverage station. I don't really plan on using them because I have better quality mugs that are lead-free and Cambion-free. So since this is just the Dollar Tree mug and I don't normally drink out of things that aren't lead-free, I went ahead and just decorated the other side because nobody's gonna be able to see it on my cart because I have a shelf, so you can't really see behind the mug. So on this side, I did St. Patrick's Day, did the same thing, printed out a shamrock online, taped it to my mug, and then I dotted around it And then I did, and you would not even be able to tell that it has another design on the other side. But now I only have to store 4 mugs for 2 holidays, and it only cost me $4. So it was really inexpensive. So I did both sides, then I baked it, and now I am set for Valentine's Day and St. Patrick's Day. So you can't beat that. So I would definitely recommend giving this a try. It's pretty mistake proof, and I thought it was a lot of fun to do. So I hope you give it a try. Okay, so we have guests coming in about 4 hours and I need to clean this room and cook dinner. So I've got a lot of work to do. Let's do it. Hey guys, so I am done decorating for Valentine's Day and I just finished the guest bedroom makeover. So I am so thrilled to actually have a guest bedroom now. So this is very exciting. My family should be here in about 2 hours, so I need to go make dinner, but I wanted to give you kind of a peek at what the room looks like. So behind me, we've got a closet, and then we've got prints on the wall, some artwork, and then we've got the bed with the bedding, and I think it turned out really, really good. So we also put some curtains up, and I am very excited to be done with this. And it didn't cost us a dime. These are all things that we had on hand, and we just needed to put them to good use. So I'm very excited to be done with this, and I also really enjoyed doing the Valentine's Day decor. The crafts were so fun to make, and it helped me have more decor for a cheaper price. So I'm very excited to do some more holiday decor videos in the future. So if that's something that you would be interested in, go ahead and subscribe so you won't miss any of the videos, and give this a thumbs up. Thanks guys, see you next time. Bye.